Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Professional Farmer 2014, and we are playing on the American map from the Platinum DLC. And we're at the shop here because I think we need one more tractor, or I'd like to have one more tractor, that is. Oh, let's see, which one shall we get? That is not a used one, we could get that one, that's a massive. Still like that name, massive. Okay, we got a friend, we got one of those. Ooh, we could get one of that Charles, that one looks kind of nice. It's probably small, slow tractor, though. Pretty much gonna be our only choice on it, so okay. We got a Lindener already. They both got the manual gearboxes. I kind of like the CVT myself, so... Currently have the 4990, we got one of those, so I'm thinking something different, obviously. And I think this is the one we have. We got one of these I think it's the V2Q2 that we have. And maybe we'll just get this massive one here. What was the price of this one? This one is 40. This one's 45, 155, 140. Looking for something to run the mower, so that's so I could probably handle it. It looks like it's a Kloss tractor, just from the picture anyway. Yeah, we'll just get the top one, I guess. Where is it? Ah, there it is. So yeah, as you can see from down below, we are still in early autumn yet. I was hoping to be on, spring and planting by now, but that hasn't happened yet. You know what, while I'm here... I definitely do want to get the bigger plow, so let me get that in a minute so we can at least not waste a trip back to the farm. I can haul that back with us. I'm going to have to move the tractor first, ain't I? This is a nice looking tractor interior. Okay, groundwork, and I want the large plow. Heavy 12 furrows, yeehaw. With apparently a large rear end on it. Okay, note to self. Oh, and this thing doesn't have a CVT gearbox, does it? Okay, I did not think to check that. Oh well. Oh, seen it there. There it is. Okay, you're not going to back around that way. Interesting. I was expecting it to be articulated off the... Oh wait, it is articulated though, isn't it? Because it's turning. Maybe kind of, sort of, a little bit. Anyway, we still have grass and corn to mow and chop yet, so... Like I said, I was hoping to have all that done, but we got a significant amount of it this time around, so I have not been able to get it all done yet. So we're going to do some more of that this episode. I believe we mowed, well, we didn't mow, I guess we picked up grass last episode. So we're going to go chop some corn here this episode, and whatever time's left, we'll probably mow some more grass. We're just going to drive this back to the farm for now. Still have 2 cornfields there. I'm currently working on one way out there. Let's put it that way. Now, that looks like that's the same tractor. I'm going to say so. Yep. Okay, so we got the same tractor that's been driving around the map for how long. I think that's the only tractor that drives around the map. I don't think there's another one anyway. Maybe there is, but... Okay, let's just drop the plow there. I'm gonna have to lower it first, I guess. Yeah, okay, you gotta lower it, then you can detach it. It's kinda weird. Oh, hey, our tractor matches our mower. How nice. I would have said I planned that, but I didn't, so... Okay, let's see what's here. You know what? I think it's over here yet. Yes, it is. Our cows are pretty much out of everything. I have recently finished advancing time there, so... Did that just before we started this episode. As you can see, we're doing fairly well in the money department now because of that. And because it is a long trip, rather than using the chopper to go back and forth, I hooked up a tractor here and I'm using the tractor to haul the tipper back and forth. Okay, and then I'll put the rest of the grass in there as well. Okay, we'll just leave that set there. Like I said, we're going to go chop some corn this episode. So we're definitely working our way towards hopefully having all the equipment we want to have. I'm thinking a potato harvester is going to be the big purchase, and then after that, whatever else we can afford, I guess. I wouldn't mind purchasing a couple more fields, and just show you guys what fields I'm looking at here. I'm thinking these three here, or at least one or two, maybe all three of them, I don't know which ones, but I'm looking at these three here. Also, possibly these three in this corner as well. These look like they're a little bigger, though, so I'm thinking these three first. We're chopping corn down on this big field down here. We got lots and lots of corn down there. I've gotten corn off all my other fields except for the two over there, and I have used up all the grass I have, so... I am out of grass fields, but those two fields I'm looking at over there are actually maybe all three of them. I know for sure I think two of them do have grass on them, so that's kind of why I'm looking at those three over there. Maybe on the other side of that hill over there. Those shouldn't be too far away. And I would like to have fields that are somewhat close for hauling grass. Not so bad with this tipper here because it holds, was it 28,000 if I remember correctly? Yes, 28,000. So that's not so bad, but that little grass pickup wagon only holds 10. And that's a lot of trips back and forth, so... I wanted to pick up that really large field in the top corner there, but it's got grass on it. And I really don't want to be traveling that far to bring grass in, so... I think we'll wait till next year, see what they got planned on it next year. Maybe we'll pick it up then. As you can see, it is definitely a little bit of a drive down to the cornfield here. Not too bad, though, because, like I said, just got to make this trip once. And then the cows are full. Oh, look out. Whoa. Hey, this is a highway here, buddy. Come on now. Okay, you guys saw that. I got witnesses. By the way, I'd like to point out, Is nobody coming? They go the wrong way on this highway. I've actually never been up here. Let's take a drive up here just a minute here. Looks like something might be interesting up here. Okay, it looks like they need to level it just a little bit. That's quite the hump there. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. We're gonna make the turn. Yeah, I guess we can. Oh yeah, you guys can see that truck there going. He's going be the wrong way on the highway. I guess technically I am at the moment too. I should be, you know, over here. And road work. No, terrific. Nothing like that road work. Also, I found out with this chopper here, do not park this anywhere close to the corn, otherwise it tends to slide into the corn. And good luck finding your header back in that corn. I had that, I left it, well, it depends where you leave it. It's either going to slide around one way or the other. As long as it doesn't slide into the corn, you're okay, but mine slid way into the corn. And of course, you know, when you save and exit the game, the headers detach. I'm not sure why that is, but the headers detach. So of course when I backed out of the corn I didn't have my header attached. I had to yeah, it took me a couple minutes to find the header back inside that corn. I mean, even from here it's already been cut down. You can barely see it. I mean, look at that. That's hidden in there pretty good. Attach the header first. I think this thing only goes like 20 kilometers an hour down the road or something, so that's why I'm using the tractor. And also I've found out, careful going down the hill, it goes too fast. So that's why I'm going up and down the field this way now. This time I'm going to do a couple passes that way, just to get away from that hill. Yeah, I can't complain too much about that. I mean, Farming Sim does that every now and then anyway, so... So yeah, if folks want to see a particular piece of equipment, better let me know. Obviously, I am looking to get the potato harvester. That's going to be our first big purchase. That's, you know, $500,000 off the top right there. But hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll have another $500,000 or so to spend. So, folks have any comments on what you'd like to see? I did want to get the bigger plow, so I have that now. That's pretty much about the end of the big equipment I wanted this time around. If we got the money for it, I'm thinking the larger baler. At least hopefully it'll be larger. One of the square balers, obviously. Wouldn't mind giving one of those a try. Obviously looking at picking up a couple fields too, so that might take a little bit of money there. As you can see though, we do have quite a bit of corn, so I think we can make a fair amount more. Find out though, I guess. So yeah, so far so good. We're definitely raking in the money. We got the grass for the cows and the corn silage. So that is doubling the amount we make. And then we just got the chickens as well with their eggs. So 6,000 times every time I advance the time of day. Yeah, the grain spilling on the ground. That's what happens if your trailer's not quite in line. Unfortunately, the pipe on this unit, that thing there, does not actually follow the trailer. So if the trailer's over here or something, it doesn't follow it. Pretty much just stays straight in line. So, you gotta hope your trailer's fairly straight behind you. If not, you're going to lose it. That is one reason I make some fairly large, wide turns at the end here. That's kind of a cool looking fence up there. That, wonder if that's the map boundary. Kind of looks like it. Yeah, it does that sometimes too when I'm turning. You're down here. That's not really the boundary of the map. Boundary of the map's over there, but maybe that's as far as it'll let us go. I have no idea. Yeah, for next year I'm thinking we're not going to hit the cows quite as hard as I have the last 2 or 3 years. Obviously I'm going to plant a little bit, but probably not going to be like I did this year. I have, like I said, stupid amounts of grass and corn. So, yeah, we're making lots of money off that. Obviously I ran out of grass already. Kind of suspected that might happen. That's like happened every other time I've done this so far too. Actually, no, the first time I did it offset, so I harvested the grass one season, the corn the next season. That didn't work out quite so well. Then last year, you had the same, kind of the same problem. But I harvested in the same season, but I did not have enough grass planted. I had way more corn than grass. We ended up borrowing a little bit off a neighbor's field. But yeah, I guess we could do that again, but I'm thinking we'll actually maybe purchase those 2 fields. Those were not the fields I got the grass off from last year, by the way. They are, I think they're somewhat random. Different crops all the time, so... Okay, I think we got enough off. I can start going up and down the long way on this field now. Although it might not be quite so long anymore that I've taken so much off this side. I'm not harvesting anything yet, I don't think, so I'm not sure why I'd be spilling anything on the ground. I know, I just realized that thing actually does not tell me how full I am here, does it? I was thinking that was my fill meter there, but no, that's actually the field percentage done. So the field is, yeah, looks like it's a good half done. We're actually, yeah, give them another 10,000 to go. It's kind of weird. It's got the bar there for it, but apparently it don't work. Oh well. Can't have everything, I guess. As evidenced by the fact we're playing this game. Yes, lots of little bugs here and there, that's for sure. Yeah, the one with the sliding vehicles was definitely annoying with the corn chopper here and the corn header in the corn there. And if I realized right away that it was a detached, but I forgot about that, I'd probably been okay. I could have, reattached it. I'm assuming it was sitting right next to it. I wonder if I'm going to have the same problem here with speed. Don't seem to. Might though once I get farther up this field. Looks like the hill gets a little steeper. .24, almost there. Yeah, we should have this full by the end of the episode, and we'll probably go mow some grass. Actually, I shouldn't say I'm out of grass. I do have just a little bit more on the one field yet. Like another pass or two, and it'll be done, so... other than that, then I'm pretty much out. Okay, can we fill it up with this round? This is, how big is this field? 4.5, okay. Wonder how big this field was. So this is, I believe, our biggest field at the moment. Because I want to get the one that's on the other side of the map here. I think that one's like 5.4 or 5 point something. We are full. And then just to be safe, I'm going to pull this out like middle here somewhere. So if it does slide around, it's got a ways to slide before it'll get into the corn. Okay, I'll just let that sit there. I can drive that back myself. Let's grab our tractor, our new one. In fact, that is not the new one. That's the new one. And let's head up to those two fields I was just talking about. Not sure if there's an official way to get to them or not. What there probably is, I think I know where it's going to be. It's going to be this little road going up to the mill here. Or sell point, whatever you want to call this. I tend to call it the mill a lot. I don't know why, but... or sell point. Yeah, I don't know why. I always tend to think of it as the mill, so... Okay, I'll be honest, I don't think I've been up this way much on the map yet. I've been out that way and out that way, but never this way, I don't think. So I've got some type of oil, gas, sort of mining rig here. That's kind of cool looking. Looks a bit dilapidated with that wooden fence. Okay, I believe this is one of the fields. Look at the map. Yeah, so that one, and then those two down there. I believe this one has grass, yep, and this one has grass, and that one has something else. Yeah, that one's got peas, okay. Thought there was two that had grass. Now, I could just mow it, not buy it, but I think we'll buy it. That's going to be 20,000. That's not too bad. Now we can definitely afford that. Okay, there we go. Now we're mowing grass. Definitely notice I need to concentrate on what I'm doing when I'm mowing grass, otherwise I tend to miss large pieces. And hopefully if they ever do come out with another version of Professional Farmer or Ag Sim, whatever they're going to call it, hopefully they will have a front mower in that one. Seems kind of stupid to me that they just got the, the two rear ones and not the front one to go with it. I think generally speaking you like to mow your grass before you ride over it, so at least if you can help it anyway. Works much better to mow the grass before you ride over it. Always got it all flattened and smashed down. Not saying the mower is still not going to be able to reach it, but at least if it's standing up, it's got a much better chance. Funny, it's like the grass is cascading down the hill there and getting into what I haven't mowed yet. Interesting. And this field is how big? I forgot to look at that. 2.47. Okay. That's actually a fairly good sized field then. I think that's be a good purchase for our farm. You know what? It'd probably be a good place to plant potatoes considering the sell points right there. I'm thinking if we're going to plant potatoes, I plan on making it worth our while to buy that harvester by planting like 2 or 3 big fields of them. Not sure how wise that is, considering it's probably still going to take a while to harvest them, but I guess if I always get sick of it, I can always hire a worker too at that point, but obviously I'm looking for fields that are going to be relatively close to the sell point, so I don't have to drive to it all the time. My experience on the last time we did potatoes is we get quite a high volume, so I was constantly making trips there to sell them and constantly emptying our potato harvester. Speaking of potato harvester, I could probably just as well sell that one. I'm going to buy the big one. Okay, folks, so that I think we'll call it an episode there. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. I shall continue working at the cows, bringing in the grass and chopped corn. So, thanks for watching, and till next time.